Does not matter. Okay, so step number 1, you're gonna preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Step number 2, you want an oven-safe pan of some kind that can go directly in the oven. I'm going to use my cast iron because it's the perfect size for the pie crust, but also because it can go straight in the oven. So works out pretty well. I'm gonna turn your heat on to like medium, and it wants you to use 2 tablespoons of oil. You can just use a drizzle. I don't know what 2 tablespoons is all about. I'm just gonna drizzle it. It's gonna be great. It always will be. So we're gonna heat that up in there. I've already pre-sliced my onion, which is what is going to go in first. Gonna get the onions nice and soft. You are making chicken broth like I do. I've already made my chicken broth. This is 1, thought it was a cup. Can add a little more hot water. I put in enough curd to make it a cup, so it's fine. I swear by the better than bouillon, which is this. Comes in a variety of flavors. This is chicken, but they also have veggie and beef. You can buy these big ones at Costco, which are definitely worth it, as opposed to the ones at the regular store.
Sarah.
What?
Jamie is trying to get on. He doesn't, the link didn't work. So I'm trying to send it to him now.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to, slow it down for a minute. Okay?
Okay, I'll talk more about this better than bouillon. So, better than bouillon comes in a variety of different flavors. I personally like the chicken one for chicken stock reasons. Veggie, beef. They sell this at Costco, which if you buy this at Costco, it's like $7. You buy it at the store, you get like an itty bitty one for $7. So you never really know how much stock you have on hand. This is great. Lasts in the fridge, I don't know, for 6-9 months or something. 76 servings. So if you're a person like me who uses a lot of chicken broth, it's definitely worth it to just use the better than bouillon stuff because that makes it easier. As for beers, I'm drinking a Sol because we had these left over from Cinco de Mayo, and when else am I going to drink these? So anyway, my oil is still heating. You want it to really coat the bottom of your pan, which is not quite there yet. So we'll keep that heating up. I also got all my spices out ahead of time, except I need kosher salt. Going down, must get kosher salt. I got tricky. I put it away. It's been living on my counter lately because I always need it for my bread baking adventures, which I have made 3 loaves of sourdough. Loaf number 1 was a failure. Loaf number 2 was perfection. Loaf number 3 was a failure. Maybe since it's number 4, it's an even number, it'll be great. I don't know. We're going to find out. My sourdough starter currently lives in the fridge because I don't need to be feeding that every day. So that's where it's hanging out, waiting until time to use. I'll probably take it out tomorrow to let it kind of acclimate and get it ready for making bread. All right, so you're gonna put your onions in your pan. We're gonna soften these bad boys up. Throw a few on the floor. It's all great. Gonna get out a wooden utensil of some kind to just, you know, push these around in here a little bit. Get them together, get them going. Get them doing what they're supposed to be doing. Oh, I would just like to pause and say we have a very special guest because Jamie is cooking today from his house. So he's never cooked with me before, so this is like big news here. So hopefully he'll be doing what he's supposed to be doing. He looks like he's already getting into it. So we put our onions in the pan. We're gonna saute them. While that's cooking, I'm gonna chop up my peppers because I didn't do that yet.
Hey, Sarah, I know I'm getting in trouble. I think Jamie wants to put the turkey in the pan.
Well, Jamie can't put the turkey in the pan. You gotta cook the onions first. We cook onions and then we put the turkey in the pan.
Jamie, oh, okay, he's got peppers ready.
Okay, those go in a little bit later.
You gotta just go with it.
Or just go with it. Or, you know, whatever. So, we've got our onions in the pan. I'm chopping my pepper because that's kind of like the last little step that we have here. So, you let your onions cook. You want that to be good and ready to go. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I apparently was aggressively chopping the other day when I was doing a class with CrossFit where we made, what the hell did we make? I don't know, something with goat cheese. And then we found out that most of the people at CrossFit don't eat goat cheese. And it's like, why aren't you eating goat cheese? Goat cheese is delicious. Anyway, so your onions are cooking away. They're sizzling up. They're smelling pretty good. You're getting excited. Once you cook your onions, you are gonna put in basically everything else. Not the peppers, but basically everything else. You just gotta cook the onions first. Also, quick note about the olives. If you hate olives, don't put olives in. If you love olives, put the olives in. If you're like me and do it sometimes, cool, great. I mean, do what you want to do. I have to chop my olives yet, but cool. All right. So you're gonna want your onions just to be softened a little bit. You're gonna not forget your chicken, because that would be bad. And once your onions are to your level of liking, you should put in your chicken. Your ground chicken or your ground turkey or your ground beef or your protein of choice. So let's get that in there.
Hey, Sarah, can you tell Jamie to put in the turkey now?
Jamie, we got to put in our ground turkey. Yeah, bud. Ground turkey, right on in. A few more things going with the ground turkey. We're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. I have the half teaspoon, so I'm going to put 3 of them in here. We're going to put in a tablespoon of cumin. You're going to put in a tablespoon of oregano, which seems like a lot, but it's good. You'll like it. If maybe your teaspoon is too big, you just dump a little bit in.
Excuse me, Sarah.
Yeah.
Jamie's spices are all in a bag. Make sure he knows that.
All right. Now, if you're Jamie, you're going to just dump all the spices in that Mom gave you in the bag. You're just going to dump them all in right together. They're in a bag. Yep. You're going to put all those in. And then once everything's in, you're going to stir it around because you got to cook that turkey. You're going to break it up for the chicken, turkey, what else you got. And we're going to cook it till the turkey, chicken, poultry of your choosing is cooked all the way through. It's going to look a little dry in the pan, but it'll be okay. You're going to break up the meat too because you want it to be in little small pieces, like you're making tacos. But you're not making tacos. You're making skillet empanada pie. Things are getting weird. I will sing my song. I will cut my pepper.
Sarah, can you ask how Jamie's doing? Oh, look!
Stirring up meats and the onions together. with the-
Jamie, how you doing, buddy? Good, you doing good?
No.
Okay, cool. Oh, and we have a baby. What a day. Hello, Maddie. Oh,
Jamie, if he can see Karen. Oh,
he can
and
hear
Will.
you.
Yes.
He can hear you, Mom.
I didn't know if he could.
He can definitely hear you.
Okay.
Angry
Sorry.
baby.
Oh,
Angry
no.
baby.
Oh,
Oh, geez, Mike. Now what did you do? Is Jamie listening is the real question. Laugh at my mother. Anyway, so as you're chopping up your peppers, keep giving this a good stir because you want to cook it, break it up. Your oven. Jamie, did you preheat your oven to 400 degrees?
Yeah.
Gotta make sure you preheat the oven, dude. So you can cook your dinner. Good thing about this is if you are a smaller family of people, you can get like 2 or 3 servings out of it, and you can make it ahead of time. So that's good. I would recommend cooking it and doing it that way as opposed to putting it in the oven or putting it in the fridge uncooked. I think that's a better way of generally doing this. It doesn't also cook that for that long, so you're usually pretty all right. All right, almost sliced up all my peppers here. Got my chicken still going in the background. All right, so make sure that chicken's all cooked. Mine's almost there. Not quite, but very soon. Still got some spaces that are not
salad dressing?
Will left.
quite done.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, well, I need the other.
Jamie, doing good?
No,
You're doing good? You're cooking well?
no.
Okay, cool. All right, so as we push up the chicken, make sure it's all broken up. Once your chicken is fully browned and cooked, or your turkey, whatever it is, your poultry, we're gonna add in a few more items. You are going to put in, let's see, flour, 2 tablespoons of flour, and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. My tomato paste was frozen, so that's why mine is coming out of this cup. And 2 tablespoons of flour, which I have right here. I'm gonna mix it up really well. It's gonna get very thick, but this is kind of how we get our sauce in here. Since we already put our spices in, it's important that we put in our tomato paste and our flour. Give it a good stir. I'm waving at Charlotte. I'm not just waving like a lunatic. I mean, they're probably the same, but I am waving at Charlotte. Not just flailing my arms to be weird. I mean, I could do that, but that wouldn't be really off-brand for me. Today, one of our neighbors, her husband passed away from a terminal disease, so I signed up to do a meal train, so I like brought over my meal. And I was like, I don't want her, like, I didn't want to get caught in an awkward conversation. So I literally like left it at the door, rang the doorbell, and ran away. And I was like, please don't fall down while you're scurrying away. That would be poor. All right, once your tomato paste and flour is really in there pretty good, you're gonna add 1 cup of chicken broth. You're gonna give that a good stir. You're gonna mix it up pretty good. Jamie, add your chicken broth. Did you do that? Oh, it's in your hand? Okay, cool. And after you put in the chicken broth, Jamie, then you put in your bell peppers. Put them in the pot, not on the stove. You're gonna mix those around too. I used 2 green bell peppers because that's what I had, but you could use a green and a red and a yellow, a red and a green, whatever colors you want or whatever peppers you have on hand. I've made and done this with all the peppers. You're good. Okay. We're gonna let this simmer. You want it to get a little thick. Meanwhile, I'm gonna chop up these black olives that I've been eating progressively. Once we get everything we need in there. So our chicken broth, James, did you put the chicken broth in? Scheiße. Jamie, did you put your chicken broth in?
No.
Okay, did you put in your bell peppers?
No.
Okay, now you gotta let it simmer, right? You got your pie crust ready to go?
No.
Okay, just checking in on you.
Three.
All right, so we're gonna chop your olives. If you don't like olives, don't put olives in there. If you don't like olives, you're probably a sociopath. No. Olives are delicious because they're like a little salty bite of loveliness. And, you know, green olives, black olives, don't be an olive racist. Just eat all the olives. Personally, if it was a regular day, I'd have green olives, but I had to use what we had canned in the basement, which was black olives. Those are also good. I'm not gonna, you know, throw down their parade. They're pretty good. It says rough chop these. I'm literally chopping them in half. You can also buy pre-sliced olives. It's true. All right. Give everything in this pan a nice little stir. It's probably thickened up pretty good, but stir it around. Make sure everything's where it needs to be. Get everything well incorporated. Make sure it's ready to rock and roll, which it should be because it's a delight. Once everything is thickened, which mine needs a few more minutes, you're gonna put your olives on top. If you're using olives, and then you're gonna roll out your pie crust. I know, I could make pie crust, but why? Why make pie crust when you can just buy it? And you can freeze it so you can have it when you need it, which is where I found my pie crust, in my freezer. And that way you always can make skillet enchilada pie, because maybe the store's got ground chicken on sale 2 for $5, and then you're like, score. And you know, everything else is probably stuff you already have. You probably have.
Sarah,
Yes.
can you tell Jamie he can put that skillet right in the oven? Unless it's not my cast iron skillet that I brought.
Jamie. James, is that a cast iron skillet you put it in? Can it go right in the oven?
It goes right in the oven. Okay? Then I just want to see what you're cooking.
Stirring, James?
So, yeah, we got the the cast iron to the
Awesome.
skillet.
Very good. Jim, that's the way to go.
Help me, Jamie.
Jamie, I like how you're doing it. You're doing a good job.
So, I'm going to put my olives on top. I'm going to stop eating them. I'm going to drop a few on the floor. So it's important to make the biggest mess humanly possible. That's why the show is Sarah makes a mess in the kitchen and Sarah doesn't make a mess in the kitchen. You can drop them on the floor, the dog probably won't eat them. Oh God. You might have done too many squats yesterday. You might not be able to pick them up. You never know. Anything can happen. So spread your olives out if you're using them kind of evenly amongst your pan. You know, or if you're only doing half olive like it's a pizza, do only half olive. You're going to take and get your pie crust out if you haven't already. And you're going to unroll it. Drop a piece of it on the floor from God knows where.
1 second, getting the pie crust ready.
Hold on, I'm getting the crust. All right, we're getting the crust.
Getting the crust together.
Getting the crust. And you're just gonna turn off your skillet because you don't need it to be still going. You're gonna throw away the part that dropped on the floor. And you're just gonna put that on top. Oh boy, Jamie's giggling. And you're just gonna kind of place it on top of there. Nothing real special there. If you have extra, if it's too big, you can kind of tuck it under. Mine fits perfectly in one layer, so it's all right. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this knife and kind of just cut some like 3-inch little slits in there just to let it expand, which probably isn't as big of a deal since mine isn't tucked all the way under. It's just kind of resting on top, but that's mostly just to let air out so your pie doesn't explode. All right, that is it. We're going to put it in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes, but it also depends on your oven. If your oven runs hot, go less. If it runs normal, do 40. But the crust should be golden brown. And you're gonna take it, put it right in your oven. There you go. Set your timer. 35 minutes. And that was skillet enchilada pie. Not very complicated, but very delicious.